rose into blue sky, a spark above the sea, and Thassa lay before them, white and cold and free.
Cecily stared in wonder at air no smoke had stained,
a world she had not known before, a world where life remained. Tal stood upon the lonely sand, with forest at his back.
no city wall, no friendly sail,
No sign upon the track. The priest kings had returned him,
but not to hearth or door,
only to a remote wild shore upon the face of Gor. Beach of the three moons, where the sea winds call. A warrior, a slave girl, and no answers there at all.
beach of the three moons,
Where the
forest waits behind.
the road begins in silence, with a hidden hand aside. Ramar rubbed beside him,
A monster made for kill,
six-legged, scarred and powerful, yet strangely loyal still.
toil and buckled iron, freed the beast from chain, and pointed to the forest where a slain might live again.
Go, he told the creature,
Your world is tree and stone,
but Rama turned in sorrow.
not wishing to be alone.
The warrior hid his weeping,
The slave girl watched him soar,
and the tracks of Rama vanished
in the forests of Gor. Beach of the three moons, where the sea winds call.
A warrior, a slave girl, and no answers there at all.
Beach of the three moons, where the forest waits behind.
The road begins in silence, with a hidden hand assigned.
Why this shore, why this hour?
Why this wilderness and blade?
Had priest kings set a duty in the place where he was laid?
Had Curry found the coordinates
Had old dark hands returned?
in the quiet of the coastline? A colder question burned.
Beach of the three moons,
No home, no port, no friend.
beach of the three moons, where one old road must end.
But out beyond the forest shade,
A stranger waits with words half made.
and tall Kaba turns once more
Toward the hidden wars of Gor.
A man stepped from the forest, mottled green and brown, claiming Port Car's homestone, though no proof could be found. He called himself Pertinax, a forester of the trees, but Tal could feel the falsehood moving softly on the breeze. He spoke of timber reserves, of huts and watchful men, of strangers in the forest who came again and again. He spoke of Portcar's honor, of Sicara's famous day, but something in his answers had already slipped away. The forester lied, but smiled beside the flame. The forester lied, with a borrowed homestone name. He knew the path, he knew the hour. He hid another master's power. The forester lied, and the woods began the game. They went to his small hut there, where Constantina stayed, a woman wearing collar, yet not as slaves are made. She glared instead of kneeling, she ordered instead of served, and Tal could see at once how much her act had swerved. Cecily and Constantina quarreled near the fire, slave against false slave, pride against desire. Pertinax watched in hunger, confused by what he saw, for Gor was working in him with its old and iron law. The forester lied, but smiled beside the flame. The forester lied, with a borrowed homestone name. He knew the path, he knew the hour. He hid another master's power. The forester lied, and the woods began the game. A true man of Portcar would know her stone was plain, rough and gray and knife-marked, not golden, rich or vain. Tal had carved that homestone with his own warrior hand, and by that little falsehood he began to understand. The forester lied, but lies can light the road. The forester lied, and a deeper secret showed through the hut and through the trees, through hidden signs no eye should seize. The forester lied, and led them toward the Pawnee.
Constantina wore a collar, but not with slave girl grace. No softness in her bearing, no trained and lowered face. Her tunic hid too much of her, her tongue was sharp and free, and Tal had seen 100 signs of what she tried to be. Cecily saw the weakness, the pride that would not bend, the falsehood of a woman who played what she could not pretend.
She had no true slave manners, no fear of lash or ring,
but Gor has ways of teaching what earth-born women bring. Chained beneath the hood, do you know where you are? Chained beneath the hood, you are far from earth and far. Rope behind your wrist, plays at bondage may learn the shape of lies.
Through forest paths they traveled,
The women leashed and blind,
Cecily calm in bondage.
Jane with fear in mind.
The signs were yellow markings
That faded with the day.
A clever hand had set them
To guide a secret way.
Pertinax walked beside them,
Still half a man of earth,
yet every step through Gorian woods
was changing blood and worth.
he saw Jane made helpless,
Saw her pride undone,
and knew the world beneath his feet
had only just begun. Chain beneath the hood, do you know where you are? Chain beneath the hood, you are far from earth and far. Rope behind your wrist now, darkness on your eyes. A woman who plays at bondage may learn the shape of lies.
A hood may hide the pathway, a leash may teach the law.
A false slave may discover
The truth in what she saw.
the forest did not pity her, the trail did not explain, and somewhere in that shadowed march, Constantina became Jane. Jane beneath the hood, the old world falls away. Jane beneath the hood, no longer free to play. Cecilia knows the collar's fire, Pertinax learns his own desire, and Tar walks on through fading signs toward a meeting made by war.
There were marks upon the bark there, yellow stains that seemed like flowers, visible from tree to tree, but dying with the hours. Tar read them as a hunter, though he knew not who had made the temporary forest trail that led them through the shade. Not common painter carving, not forester's honest sign, but something planned too carefully, too perfect in its line. Priest kings might have placed it, or curry with their art, and either thought was troubling to the warrior's guarded heart. Yellow marks occur, fading in the bark, guide us through the greenwood before the forest dark. Yellow marks occur, a path that will not stay. Someone knows the hour, and someone clears the way. The women stumbled hooded, their wrist behind them bound. The men move soft and wary across the leaf-thick ground. Branches hid the sunlight, roots clutched at every stride, and unseen watchers seemed to breathe from every shadowed side. Pertinax knew little, or else he knew too well, And Tal kept half his questions where no careless tongue could tell. For false guides may be useful, and traps may show the road, if one can read the pressure of the hand that laid the load. Yellow marks of Gor, fading in the bark, guide us through the greenwood before the forest dark. Yellow marks of Gor, a path that will not stay. Someone knows the hour, and someone clears the way. A sign can be a promise, a sign can be a chain, a trail can be an answer or a doorway into pain. But warriors do not turn aside because a road is strange. They walk until the hidden hand is forced to show its range. Yellow marks of Gor vanish with the sun. Yellow marks of Gor, the secret march begun. Deep in the trees beyond the shore, people waits for war, and Tal is drawn by fading signs to swords not known on At last the forest opened to a camp of foreign ways, where banners stirred in silence and warriors measured days. Their blades were curved and elegant, their armor strange and bright. Their bows were long and deadly, their order cold and tight. Lord Nishida stood before them, lean and calm as steel, a gentleman of hidden fire, too disciplined to feel. Tashima moved beside him, watchful, quick and grave, and Tal knew he had entered a game for more than slaves. Lord Nishida's camp, where the panny banners fly, where silence weighs like sharpened steel beneath the foreign sky. Lord Nishida's camp, where every bow is drawn, a warrior from Port Car must learn what road he has been put upon. 13 acts stood trembling, Jane stood stripped of pride, Cecily knelt obediently at her master's side. Here the names of earth were broken, here old masks were torn, and those who thought themselves secure were into Gor reborn. The panny spoke in courtesies, but courtesy may bite. A bow may hide an execution, a smile may mask a fight. Tal asked what he was wanted for, why he had been brought there, but answers came like veiled blades through formal measured air. Lord Nishida's camp, where the panny banners fly, where silence weighs like sharpened steel beneath the foreign sky. Lord Nishida's camp, where every bow is drawn, a warrior from Port Car must learn what road he has been put upon. the work of priest kings or Kuri from the dark? Was Tarl a chosen weapon, or merely one more mark? Lord Nishida knew too much, yet little would he say. The Pani had a mission, and Cabot was its blade. Lord Nishida's cap, let the watchfires burn. Lord Nishida's cap, where alien lessons turn. From beach and hut to banners high, from forest trail to Penny Eye, Tall stands among the swordsmen, and the future starts to draw. In the deepness of the forest, where the leaves drank every sound, Pertinax sought a swordsman whose name walked underground. No dachi taught, no vanity, no tricks for tavern fame, but life and death in silence, where one breath can end a name. How can one see what cannot be seen before the blade? How can one know the hidden strike before the move is made? The lessons came like riddles, hard as stone and rain, and Pertinax learned slowly that swordcraft begins with pain. No dachi's lesson, step by step you climb. No dachi's lesson, patience sharpens time. Do not die with a weapon sleeping. Do not dream while death is creeping. From one thing learn 10,000 things, and hear the blade that sings. Tajima moved like lightning, turning at a breath, showing Pertinax the margin between readiness and death. A lowered sword means nothing if the heart has not gone blind. The hand may rest in stillness while fire wakes the mind. Pertinax had come from earth, a softer, broken place where men forgot the ancient laws that live behind the face. But Gor was now remaking him through chain, through fear, through steel. And what had once been theory was becoming blood and real. No dachi's lesson, step by step you climb. No dachi's lesson, patience sharpens time. Do not die with a weapon sleeping. Do not dream while death is creeping. From one thing learn 10,000 things, and hear the blade that sings. Not a bauble, not a posture, not a pose. It is the line where breathing ends, the gate where judgment goes. A man who faces death awake returns no longer small. He has seen the hidden edge that waits beneath us all. No dachi's lesson, let the forest hear. Archie's lesson cuts through shame and fear. Pertinax walks the harder road. Jane beside him bears her load. And in the school of hidden blades, an earthborn man may rise. From hidden cots, great wings against the dawn. The cavalry of strange design that Tal was set upon. Patagorians, mercenaries, men of many scars, had gathered for revenge of far beyond familiar wars. Tal trained them in the saddle, in the dive and wheel and cry, how to strike from sudden sunlight, how to vanish in the sky. The Tarn is not a servant, nor a horse with feathered frame. It is storm and hunger harnessed by courage, skill, and flame. Tarn camp, raise the war horn high. Teach the men of sword and bow to own the killing sky. Tarn camp, talons, wind, and flame. 1,000 roads are opening in Lord Nishida's name. Discipline, Nishiro learned the line. Aetius read the weather like a message half divine. Pertinax watched the masters, learning how men change, while Jane and Cecily served below in camps, both strict and strange. But spies had entered darkness, and enemies bought men's hands. There were blades inside the stable, hidden plots within the plans. Licinius, false and cornered, knew the fate of traitors' breath, for in a penny camp of war, betrayal walks with death. Tarn camp, raise the war horn high. Teach the men of sword and bow to own the killing sky. Tarn camp, talons, wind, and flame. 1,000 roads are opening in Lord Nishida's name. Is not just tents and fires, nor men who march as one. It is trust and watch and silence, and knowing what must be done. One spy may kill 1,000, one torch may blind the field, so every shadow near the cots must answer still. Let the wings be tried. Tarn camp, let traitors run and hide. For from these cots and foreign laws, from Pani bows and Tarnsman claws, a force is being forged at last to sail beyond the maps. To sail beyond the maps. Beside the Alexandra, the platform had been raised, and Lord Okimoto sat there, heavy, sharp, and praised. A coffer filled with tarn discs glittered in the sun, gold enough to tempt the weak to kill and call it done. The mercenaries gathered in pairs before the stand, each man told to slay his brother for gold within his hand. The herald cried for battle, the panic watched them still, but not one blade was turned to serve the test of will. Sword brothers at the river, steel before the gold. Sword brothers at the river, not all men can be sold. 1,000 blades came flashing, but not for greed or pay. They turned as one toward power and held their line that day. Tao stepped before the platform, Tajima at his side, Pertinax and Ichiro standing there with pride. Such men are sword brothers, Tao said, beneath the sky, and men who will not sell their steel are men for whom I die. Lord Okimoto listened, and in that mound of silence a hunting mind was hidden. He rose and left the platform, the test at last made plain. Not every man who takes a fee can wear a loyal chain. Sword brothers at the river, steel before the gold. Sword brothers at the river, not all men can be sold. 1,000 blades came flashing, but not for greed or pay. They turned as one toward power and held their line that day. Many kill for silver, many kneel for gain. Many call themselves men of war, but break beneath the strain. Yet some keep faith with comrades, some remember blood, and those are men a cause may need when empires meet the flood. Sword brothers at the river, let the gold rain fall. Sword brothers at the river, answered all. Okimoto saw and understood, Lord Nishida named them good. The river took their oath that day and bore it towards the sea. They loaded the great ship swiftly with arrows, oil, and stone, with silks and chains and weapons, with stores for lands unknown. Tawns were brought aboard her, slaves in coffles came, and the forest near the wharf was already breathing flame. The ship of Tersites waited, huge upon the stream, a vessel like a hidden plan drawn out from iron dream. The Alexandra held her, cold and deep and bright, and every rope that loosened pulled them farther into night. Fire on the Alexandra, smoke behind the stern. Fire on the Alexandra, no safe road to return. The wharf is burning red behind, the current takes the secret line. Fire on the Alexandra, and the ship begins to turn. Lord Nishida watched the water, Aechius read the sky. Tajima brought back tidings of foes who waited nigh. The Tarn scouts found resistance, but cleared the path above, while below in straw and iron slaves learned the ship's hard love. Cecily waited in the cabin, Jane was Pertinax's care. Saru perhaps among the couple, another secret there. The Panny held their purpose, the mariners held course, and Tall could feel the future moving like a hidden force. Fire on the Alexandra, smoke behind the stern. Fire on the Alexandra, no safe road to return. The wharf is burning red behind, the current takes the secret line. Fire on the Alexandra, and the ship begins to turn. Past forest camp and burning shore, past every law of man. The sea waits like a question, the chart grows blank ahead, and every soul aboard the ship is sailing toward the dread. Fire on the Alexandra, let the oars bite deep. Fire on the Alexandra, secrets do not sleep. From penny camp to open tide with enemies on either side, the great ship leaves the forest for the uncharted roads of Gor. Days out from river mouth, the mariners looked back, a shape behind the starboard wake, still following their trek. Not sea sling, not pack beast, not creature born to foam, but Ramar of the forest, who had chosen not to roam. He had followed from the river through cold and killing sea, a land-born beast of fang and fur, drawn by loyalty. Tal saw the truth behind him, cast off sword and pride, and leapt into dark Thassa to bring the sleet inside. Beyond the charts, where no safe harbors shine. Beyond the charts, past every known coastline, a warrior saves the monster, a monster follows still. Some bonds are made by collars, some by blood and will. The water struck like winter, the waves rose black and high, and man and sling were lifted beneath the moonlit sky. Ramar held him gently with jaws that could destroy, and Tal clung to the creature like grief, like hope, like joy. Tajima and Pertinax went into freezing spray, and ropes were looped around the beast to haul him from the bay. The mariners called the madmen, the oarsmen cursed the weight, but Rama slept beneath the blankets, drawn back from death and fate. Beyond the charts, where no safe harbors shine. Beyond the charts, past every known coastline, colors, some by blood and will.
Then came Ceramite smiling, calling himself new-named, a traitor from fallen Ar, with sword and soul both stained. Tar-worn Lord Nishida, do not trust this blade, a man who sells one home stone may sell the oath he made.
But politics have uses for poison wrapped in skill, and Okimoto kept him close, a serpent near his will. Tal walked the deck in silence, Cecily slept below, and the three moons shone on water where no charts could show. Beyond the charts, where no safe harbors shine. Beyond the charts, past every known coastline. A warrior saves the monster, a monster follows still. Some bonds are made by colors, some by blood and will.
What lies south of Kos and Tyros? What waits past island foam? What land is called the Pani, far from their ancient home?
Priests, kings, Kuri, hidden lords all move the board once more, and Tal Kebut sails onward toward unknown war. Beyond the charts, let the square sails strain. Beyond the charts, through moonlight, wind and rain. From lonely beach to Pani Blade, from false guide's hut to river raid, from Tonkam sky to open sea, the swordsmen sail for destiny.
Cecily sleeps in collar, Jane kneels by Pertinax's side.
Ramar breathes in shadow,
Ceramite walks with pride. Lord Nishida keeps his secrets, Okimoto keeps his war,
and Tar stands where the sea turns black,
a swordsman still of Gor.